So hello fellow coin collectors, and this is Glenn with the Federation 20-cent coins. I don't believe I have made a video about these before, but there is a set of 9 coins issued in 2001 that celebrated Australia's Federation. So as you can see, 2001. So there were 2 other coins also issued in 2001. So you got the Bradman, which celebrates his passing, and just the normal 20-cent coin issued for 2001. So the platypus 20-cent coin is quite common to actually get them rotated. So this one's slightly rotated, but you can also get them rotated 180 degrees, so all different rotations. That is not a common coin. I have only found one on eBay, and someone else asked the question for the values. In this condition, rotated like that, it should go for at least $50 to $100. That's just a guesstimate because I've never seen one sold. So that's how scarce they are. Probably even rare, because less than 1,500 is a rare coin. But yeah, we're not talking about that one. I'll make that into another video. But the Federation. So I have got the coins lined up with mintage figures. So here we have the ACT and the Northern Territory, and both of those coins have a mintage of 2.1 million. Then we have Norfolk Islands with 2.2 million, as well as the Tasmanian one. Then we have Queensland, and that has 2.3 million. And the next one is Northern Territory, and that has, is that Northern Territory? Oh no, it's South Australia, sorry. Northern Territory is up there. There's a beautiful plant. 2.4 million, and that's the same with the Western Australian coin. So it has a bandicoot. And Australia has Victoria. I'll have a look at these. Has a mintage of 2.9 million, and the highest was New South Wales with 3.2 million. So you expected the values for these coins with 2.1 million will be a lot higher than the actual New South Wales with 3.2 million. But generally, people don't really know the mintage figures, and they just get them. They know they're around about 2 million coins minted. So, in this condition, you'll probably be paying about $5. So I did collect these in 2001 when they come out. So these are all pretty high condition. So with the Canberra one, you can see it's the map of Canberra. So that's the map there. Celebrate Australian Capital Centenary of Federation. It has a plant, so that's the plant. Looks like a rose, type of rose. Another plant. So I'm not too sure what flowers they are. And there's a flagpole on Parliament House. And the star that represents all the states and 1.40 Canberra, Northern Territory, Norfolk Island, and every other place in Australia that's not a state. So I've not found any rotated coins of these. Being 2001, the problem here with the 20 and 50 cent coin, they probably do have. Okay, the next coin we have is Northern Territory. So I believe, what plant? These are, okay, so I just looked these up. That is the royal blue flower, and that's a Federation rose. So that is those 2 plants, and you can find all the information on Gumardee, which is a very good website. Okay, now getting to the Northern Territory, this is a Barolga crane. We're doing their dance. In the background we have some islands, so it might be like the Coburg Peninsula or somewhere up north, probably even Kakadu in the coastal wetlands or whatever. So I'm not too sure exactly where it is. That's a nice coin. So in this condition, you'll probably be paying about $5 to $10. So that is. Now we have the Norfolk Islands. So I'm surprised they didn't make one for Jervis Bay Territory. But this has a map of Norfolk Islands, has a Norfolk Island pine. It has a fish, a bird, that might be a tern, a ship, first landed on Norfolk Island, and an anchor. I'm not really interested in ships, so I'm not really curious about what ship it is. And then we've got the initials MC, and those initials stand for Megan Cummings, who was the engraver. And a lot of times, the engraver is also the designer. So this one is also not rotated. Then we have a look at the Tasmanian one. So this one has the thylacine or Tasmanian Devil, which is presumably extinct. And this one is a different initials, AM. So I reckon that's just the designer of the coin instead of the actual engraver. The engraver is a professional employed by the actual mint. So these ones were designed by Australian citizens. And the map of Tasmania, but it doesn't have King Island or Fraser Island, which is really a bit sad. And who do the initials stand for? They stand for Abby McDonald. So that's why it's got MC. That's right. So this is quite a nice coin. So then next we have Queensland. So this is Indigenous art. Then we have footprints. Then we have someone wearing shoes. So obviously this is a progression of humanity. Then we have a chipboard, and down below we have some stylizations. So it looks like we've got some footprints. So I'm not too sure what that represents. And this one was designed by Jennifer Gray. Does it have her initials on it? No, not too sure. And on the and is that rotated? Let's have a look. No, that is not a rotated coin. And then we get on to South Australia. So this has the Sturt's Desert Pea, the Southern Cross. So Southern Cross. And in the background, we have looks like dunes or desert. So this is a nice, beautiful, so this part is black. The rest is red. It's a very beautiful plant. It's one of my favourite plants of Australia. And this was designed by Lisa Murphy. So that one is also not rotated, and as you can see, it's undamaged. So would you actually get these graded? Probably not. The mintage is a bit too high, even though they are good quality coins. Then we have Western Australia. So we have my favourite flower. So this one is the kangaroo paw. There's different species. And where I live in Victoria, it's clay soil. It's not really good for growing kangaroo paws. You need sandy soil, so something like a sandstone, siltstone, to actually grow them. And also a lot less water. And also we have a bilby. Did I say bandicoot before? Yeah, bandicoots live in Australia, but bilbies are unique to the desert area of Australia, so also Northern Territory in South Australia. So it's a nice, beautiful, and also obviously the separates that are independent from Australia. And this was designed by Janice Ng. So obviously it's either Vietnamese or Cantonese. Surname with NG, so I just pronounce it Cantonese way. And is this rotated? No. But the thing is that when commemorative coins come out in circulation, it's good to try and get them when they come out because they're less damaged. Most of these coins when I get from circulation are quite damaged, which is a real pity. So the Victorian one just has Flinders Street, and they probably could have put something better on it than Flinders Street. It's not really that good a place. And it's designed by Ryan Ladd and Mark Kennedy. And around it we have the common heath flower, which is the flower of Victoria, common heath. And the dates 2001 and 1901, which is 100 years. You have the flag at the top. So it's a common meeting place in Victoria for people who go to the city. Is there any other place they actually could have put in Victoria. Now this is probably the most popular, so that's probably why they chose it. Although they probably could have, chosen something else. And New South Wales. So I do like flowers. I believe this is a waratah, but I'm not too sure what species of waratah it is. And the initials are JKN. So Joseph Neve. Yeah, and definitely is. It's a waratah. So it's a waratahs are large flowers. So probably about, so big as the pen. They live pretty much around the Sydney region, so in the coastal area. So talk about the east of the Blue Mountains. So the Blue Mountains go around here, or Great Dividing Range. And this part is the driest, which doesn't have any waratahs. And here we have the map of New South Wales. Maybe they could have included Victoria and every other state, just include a map of Australia, say this is New South Wales in forever. Anyway, is this one rotated? No. I do have another. I did have some other Federation coins, but no, I didn't actually keep them. And I didn't show the information, or say the information about who actually designed these two coins. So I assume that each person who designed these coins come from their respective territories and states. So, yep, Megan Cummings, yeah, that's what I said before. And the Northern Territory was designed by Lisa Brett. So, those are the Federation coins. They're pretty hard to get in circulation at this point in time. And they're pretty much also pretty impossible to get in this high grade, which is almost uncirculated, because a lot of them have quite a lot of damage. So you're talking about, you're probably going to get something like a grade like that. Oh, it's a 97, so you can see it has a lot of damage and a lot of wear. So probably also like that is more likely. Let's say 2005. So that's probably the condition you're going to get in circulation, unless someone has taken them out of a previous collection and also spent them. But with all of these, conservative estimate is about $5 each. So you're talking about 25, 30, 35, 40, about $45 to $50. Probably the lowest you're probably going to pay if you wanted to buy one of these off a coin shop or eBay. So get checking in your change, because you can't find them. If you want it in pretty low grade like that, you probably like $1 or $2, which for a starter's collection is actually quite good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope this helps you with your coin collecting, and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.